Welcome back to Star Rail Builders. We are here for another session of pain, I suppose. I'm going to be doing some polls here. A little unfortunate that this is let's just pull him up. Sunday, not a character I particularly enjoyed in the story, but I think Hoyo has learned their lesson that if you are going to release male characters, you need to make them ridiculously overpowered or no one will pull for them. So I did not get Robin, his sister, and I regretted that. I missed her the second time around. I essentially failed the follow-up meta. So that basically means I have failed Penecony. So I have strong investment into the dot meta, as it were. I have a really good team here on Acheron. I have pretty good Firefly team for Super Break, but I would sure like to be on meta for the next patch. So I'm hoping that people are correct in their guesstimations that Sunday and Summons will be the new meta. We have seen consistently that the MC has been pretty good in this game. I really like that. I really like this new trend that the main character isn't a unit that you literally get rid of the second you have access to better characters. So I'm going to assume that that trend will continue into Star Rail 3.0 or 4.0 or whatever we're going to do 3.0. And he will be relatively strong, which means we are expecting him to be a summoner, which means Sunday is on the docket. Coming up, we also have Fugue, who would take his place in the Super Break team. Probably a character I need to get. I have not really looked at leaks or anything, but I did see that the Herta is coming. Character I like Herta quite a bit, and I'd like to pull for her. And then who knows in 3.0 what ridiculously huge power creep there'll be and new characters coming. But I think I'm going to bite the bullet here. The sting for me is actually the fact that I missed adventuring the first time around, and I really needed adventuring. It was annoying because he, again, not a character I particularly enjoyed from the story. He was okay, but just the way the meta was shifting and what I had available, the difference between him or Gallagher was night and day. So adventuring it was. We can go in here and see in my warps, my details. My last thing I got was literally adventuring and I stopped. So we are on a full 50-50. We have no pity or anything. If this goes really well, it looks like Sunday's light cone, brain shut off on me there. His light cone is really good, and I think I'm gonna go for it. I actually don't have a Bronya, another pain point on my account, and they gave us a free 5-star selector. Good guy, Hoyoverse, but only in Star Rail apparently. I guess some of the other ones are catching up a little bit, but they've done a really nice job with Star Rail and making players feel pretty appreciated, despite the fact that they are also ringing us out. I've mentioned in my previous one, I'm not a whale or anything. If I'm actively playing, I usually pick up the monthly pass, and every once in a while I'll pick up a battle pass if I'm feeling like it. But beyond that, I am not a huge spender or anything. The goal today is hopefully we will get Sunday in a reasonable amount of pulls. You can see I've got 20 tickets and 38,000 jades. If we get him in a reasonable amount of time, we will probably go for the light cone. Unfortunately there, if we look at my records, the last thing I got from that was the on banner light cone. So we are in double, well, I guess a 50-50 and a 75-25 mode tonight for these polls. And I guess just for my own, what are we exactly at? We're 2 in. We are 2 in. Man alive. 90. So we could do up to 88 and not get him. Let's go ahead and see how much pain Babel can take tonight. We had a very lucky poll session in Zenless Zone 0, so I would love it if we could have a a duplication of that here. So let's go ahead and get the pain train started. Here we go. My guesstimation is we're going to win the 50-50, but it's going to be really high. That's going to be my guess. Pom-pom, don't do me bad, my friend. Don't do me bad. Okay. Resolution shines as pearls of sweat. This is a really good light cone. I definitely could use more copies. I'm maxed out. I have most of the earlier characters, if they're 4 stars, are already maxed out. So we're not looking to get a whole bunch here. Only silence remains. I don't think that's particularly useful to me. Double light cone, that's better than nothing, I suppose. Double light cone and a character. That's not misery, but this is by far the standout. I guess before I pull again, I'm pretty sure I have him maxed out, and even if I do or don't, I literally don't care. She's maxed out, she's maxed out. So there's nothing on banner here other than Sunday that I really want. So ironically enough, bunches of light cones would be the best. Okay, we are 12 in. Here goes another tenner. This is just tickets I have saved up. No luck there. Come on, pom-pom. Come on, bro. Do me right. Okay, another on banner, but as mentioned, we are maxed out. Okay, so we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're 5 till the next character. Okay, this is going to be 30 in. Ripperoni. Pearls of Sweat would be really nice. Just continuing that trend. I did my regular passes the other night, and I actually got a whatever Gelt. No, not Gelt. I got one of the 5-star light cones, so a little bit ripped there. Oh, Memories of the Past. Okay, that's not terrible. I always prefer characters over light cones. I just find them more interesting. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the system that they use for this, but it does at least feel better than Genshin. I'll give them that. So this isn't too terrible. Break effect by 28%. Gain some energy. That's all right. That's usable. I definitely could use some copies of that. Okay, so we are 32 in at the moment. This is going to be 42. Okay, so we're nearing the halfway point. To pity. Come on, pom-pom. Come on, pom-pom. Think of all the things I've done for you. Hi, Tinuan. Hopefully we'll be this lucky if I do go for Fugue in the future here. Maybe this is just telling us how much she just can't wait to join the roster. Okay, we're due for another 4-star. This is going to be 52 going in. Yep. Trying to keep track here on the side. Okay, 52. If we were to lose the 50-50, if I got a Bronya, I'd have to really reevaluate. I know Bronya's kind of the old hat now, but he kind of fills the same role, but better. Under the Blue Sky, I don't think that's particularly useful. A Himiko is probably who I'm going to pick on my 5-star selector. I don't have her, Bailu, Bronya. I think that's what I'm missing from the main ones. I've got several copies of Ice Wimp. I've got several copies of Geralt. I've got everyone else that wasn't listed there. Okay, we are getting pretty good on the 4 stars. It's just unfortunately, it's not a lot I can use here. All right, 62 going on in. Nope. All right, we're gonna go deep, are we? Man, this is gonna be pure pain, isn't it? Maybe we get crazy like double 5-star. I have not got a single one of those in Honkai. I did have one time where I lost a 50-50, and then I think it was like within 20 pulls, I pulled the next one. I guess I didn't have him maxed out. I guess that's something. Not a character I don't particularly love Arland. In fact, I dislike him slightly. and he's not very good, so ripperoni to him. I will take Eidolons, though. I am a bit of a pack rat. All right, this is going to be 72 going in. Come on, Sunday. Come on. Maybe if you join me, your sister will join me next time, too. We skipped an entire meta. We skipped an entire meta for this. Other things that would be useful. Pearls was a really lucky pull. There's a couple other 4 stars. Genius Repose. I don't think that's particularly great for me. Like a Dance would be nice. Eyes of Prey is always useful. I don't have a lot of erudition characters, so I'm not really hurting for light cones for them. That's probably not particularly great. Okay, this is going to be 72 going in. All right, there it comes. 72. For my luck, probably about on par. Now, the question is, do we win the 50-50? We're looking for a harmony here. We're looking for harmony. It'd also be nice if he came early so we had more pity going into the next one. Garbage, garbage, garbage. He exists. All right, come on, Sunday. Come on, Sunday. Oh, why you do me like that, Arland? Why you do me like that? Okay. All right. 2 50-50 wins in a row. I'm feeling pretty good about that, at least. That's at least something. So there we go. Sunday, welcome in, man. Welcome in. Put in a good word with your sister for me. I'd appreciate that. All right, and we have 1 pity going into the next one. All right, I do think that was within reason. Like I said, I am not the biggest lover of light cones, but I've had really good track record of picking the right ones. I got Kafka's. I got, who else do I have? Raiden's. I've got a couple. I picked the right ones, like the ones that really are transformative for characters, and this I feel is. After the wearer uses skill or ultimate on 1 allied character, the wearer regenerates 6 energy, and the ability receives a stack of him. Him does extra damage. After 2 instances of the skill or ultimate, we recover a skill point. This just makes him essentially skill point, I think even positive, or if not positive, definitely neutral. So very, very powerful here. Other things we could get. Am I going to like any of these? Maybe for regular Herda, but that's kind of whatever. I don't think swordplay is particularly useful. Poised to bloom. No, not particularly useful. Okay, so Birth of the Self would be my most usable one, but not particularly great here either. So for light cones, view details, we get a 75%. So this is not a 50-50. I have been, I think, exceedingly lucky. I've only had 1 time that I've had like misery on a light cone I was going for. So here we go. We are at, where are we at? 5, 6, 7. We are 7 in. Let's get it. All right. Come on home, light cone. A nice, super early one. Give Babel a little bit of a kickback here, Star Rail. Barring that, what else would I want? I really don't need any of the generic ones. The hunt one is garbage. I wouldn't want that. Like I said, I just got Welt's one the other day. Okay. Ironically enough, I was only at 5 Eidolons on her. Not that I ever use her anymore, but there we go. Finished her off. I wish that we got a better kickback on characters once you've finished off their Eidolons. Even if they gave me a free pull, it wouldn't, because you're wasting pity essentially, but it would take the sting off a little bit more. I already have enough stuff built up that getting those little bit of points, ooh, there we go, is not particularly helpful. All right, can we win a 50-50? Or a 75-25? Very happy with that. Very happy with that. That's good if we win this. That's good for Fugue's future. Okay, that was not good for Fugue's future. Battle isn't over. I actually think this is my third copy of this. I am using it on somebody. That is vaguely useful at least, so at least we didn't bomb out. I do think we are going to continue on. We got that one nice and early. That was within, I think, 20. So we're at... Where are we going to be? We are at 8 pity in already. 8 pity in already. We can check here. So extra regeneration. We regenerate a skill point when we use our ultimate on an ally. I think I have this on... I'm not sure who I have it on at the moment. Maybe Sparkles we're using at the moment. Or maybe Tinyuan. I'm not 100% certain. But we are 8 in. We're still relatively healthy, although we are lower than I would have liked. I was hoping we'd kind of be done here. Let's do it. All right, double. Come on, let's go crazy. Let's just go crazy. We'll just get it right now. Okay, that wasn't getting it right now. Spoilers. All right, Pom Pom. What do you got for me, friend? Remember that time I helped you queen and you said you owed me one? All right, the better of the three at least. What else could we be hoping for here? I guess, like I mentioned, the Eyes of Praise one I actually could use some more copies of. I'm a Nihility enjoyer, apparently. I just love all the Nihility, so that's mainly what I picked up. Some of the... I wish that we would get some more, or a replacement set of the 5 stars light cones with better updated ones, because they've been power crept pretty hard on a few of them. All right, here we go. We are 28 in, I believe, at the moment. Okay, Poised to Bloom. That's on banner. We got that as the first pull. Building up 4-star pity here. What do you got for me, friendo? Okay, a double. Interesting. So we're at 0 pity on that. Okay, this is going to be going over to 30. I believe this is 38. This is... what? First third in, give or take? A little more than that. Okay. Come on, Pom Pom. Come on. Let's keep doing some good stuff here. We've got a few okays so far. Okay, went pretty deep. Okay, we already dealt with you before. We've already dealt with you before. Let's not start that again, Gwynethyn. All right, this is going to be, I believe, 48. So now we are at the halfway point for sure. Nada. You know I'm getting impatient when I'm like, oh, do I want to skip it? No, we are going to suffer the whole way. What do you got for me? Come on. Something decent here. None of those have been decent. Well, I guess multiplication's not terrible. That's actually usable. Mutual demise. What did we get? Oh, we got the garbage one. Gotcha. Okay, this is going to be, I believe, 58. Let's do it. Wow. Okay. Man, Pom Pom, I thought we were better friends than this. I really did. Void, Utopia, swordplay. I really don't think I need any sword plays. That's probably the worst pull we could be getting here. Youch. Okay, this is going to be 68, I believe. We're nearing the end of the pain, but we are definitely not there yet. We are cutting drastically into Fugue's future. That is unfortunate. Okay, at least a usable one possibly. Man, if we had gotten that on that 20 pull, I would be so set. I would be so set. Dreams of Gacha's past, I suppose. All right, this is going to be 78, if I'm counting correctly. We are nearing the end of the road here. Okay, here we go. All right, we know we're on 100%. We're on pity this time around. Now, ideally, we would get this early in the pool, so we'd have more pity for next time. Yeah, get out of the way, Pom Pom. You are no help here. I didn't get it right off the bat. We did get it second go. Man, how much of a troll was it that we got a harmony the first time around, too? I didn't point that out at the time, but my goodness. Okay, so we're going to be 8 in unless we get some crazy double pull. It could still happen. It could still happen. Could still happen. All right, I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, well, at least we got what we were here for. We ended up with 14,000 left, so by the time next patch rolls around, I haven't done this story thing. I've got some other stuff to finish up, so we should be up to at least 16,000 again. 16,000 being the value of 100 pulls. So that's more than enough to take me to hard pity, at least on a character. So I do like to try to have about that much if I'm going to do pulls, because there's no worse feeling in the world than scrounging those last few jades to try to make it to pity and then failing your pity. So luckily we did not have that happen here. So character-wise, we did get what we came for. We got Sunday. We got the light cone that I went for. Hopefully my... Yeah, and here's the Branya. Hopefully my trend of picking the right light cones to go for will carry on. So I'm expecting Sunday to be very meta going into 3.0. I'm going to be exceedingly disappointed if he is not. Beyond that, I have done a bit of farming for him, so I'm in a pretty good spot to get him leveled up. Ironically enough, I played Star Rail essentially since launch, and I'm actually running out of characters to work on. So right now, my current project is getting everyone to 70, because that's the last of your free tickets that you get. And if you look here, we're down to this. So 4 characters to go to get them to 70, and then I've leveled every character. I'm missing, what's his name? Motes or whatever? I always forget his name. Can we... No, whatever. I'm missing like 1 4-star, and I have everybody else, barring 5 stars, obviously. But I've gotten almost everyone I've wanted. Firaxio and Robin being the 2 exceptions. I skipped Robin the first time. I didn't see the point. Obviously, I was horrendously wrong, and Firaxio just came at a time where I couldn't do it in my pulls. As mentioned, I'm just a wee dolphin. I am no whale around these parts. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and call this one. Let's see. We went to 70, and then we had to go almost to 70 again. We won a 50-50. We lost to 75-25. I'm going to say this is slightly above normal luck for Babel. All right, well, if you enjoyed my pain, don't forget to leave a like on that. If you are a fellow Gacha sufferer, let me know how your pulls have been recently. There's an off chance that I may actually maybe we'll stream Star Rail 3.0. I don't know, maybe. I quite enjoy this game. It's the right mix of, on nights where I don't have time to play, I can auto through things, and on days where I want to play the game, there's enough to do that I can get out and do stuff. One of my big complaints about a lot of games of the like is that once you've played through, there's nothing to do and you just auto every day. Or conversely, like Genshin, I can't auto at all, and I just don't have time to maintain that daily. So this game really has that right mix for me. So thank you, Star Rail, for being cool. All right, builders, this is Babel signing out. Hopefully you enjoyed the suffering a little bit, and I will catch you in the next one.